But here we go again. They want the gold again. You won't see loads of them. They won't see yo again. Can't go back on the roads again. Grabbing them bowls again. Slapping the soda in. Whipping up snow again. Whipping the O's again. Crashing them poles again. Letting the over spin. Can't be back off the roads again.
Yo, my people. You can see what it is. Battle of the Soul, podcast, vlogcast, oddcast. Cause we're coming different, or we're forward and different. You get me?
Come on,
but
man.
watch this now. Firstly, I want to big up everyone that's been a part of the journey so far. And I'm talking going way, way, way back. Because for those that know and those that don't know, the Battle of the Soul, the concept and my journey has been a long time. And it started from before these sittings or these reasonings. So I want to big up everyone that's been a part of the journey over the years. And yeah, man, I've got my feet wet with this podcast thing, and they're saying, you know what? This is for you. Because you know what? A lot of people, they want to reason anyway, and they hit man up for certain advices and things like this. So I just thought, why not just make it happen? And more time, man's holding real reasonings anyway. You get what I'm trying to say? So it makes sense. So yeah, big up the team, and yeah, big up the people that I've had a sit down with so far. So on a big up Quincy, we still got to do the part 2. Big up RA, that was a big sit. They was both big sit downs. You get me? So yeah, man. And big up Jalof Aki, camera work. You see me? Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
We got my brother AR.
Yeah, man.
You get what I'm trying to say, man? So we're just trying to bring the real sit-ins and the real reasonings to the public. You get what I'm saying? And show yous lot as well life in the UK, outside of the UK, life in the tropics, life as an entrepreneur, life as a believer, life of adversities, life with trials and tribulations. So you see what it is. This podcast is not just entertainment. This is not just like to just catch jokes. You get me? But obviously, there's a little bit of natural banter here and there or whatever, because we are who we are, innit? And that's our vibe anyway. But you see this podcast is like, you know that little young brother that ain't got a big brother, that he can just lock in and get some game and get some knowledge and get some inspiration and motivation and direction in life. It's that little sister, those big people that want to lock in for something and looking for direction in life, in lonely times or whatever. This podcast is that. So we hope to be interviewing, inshallah, many different types of people and sitting down with them and bringing people's story to light, man. So we're doing some big things and even adventures. We want to see, because you know what it is? Today we're even going to talk about comfort zone, yeah? And I don't want to go on too much before AR introduces himself. But today we're going to talk about comfort zones. So it's even important to understand what we're doing when we're traveling, when we're in the tropics, how life is, because a lot of young people, unfortunately, and sometimes not even only young, they even left the ends. Do you get what I'm saying? They ain't traveled. They don't know what life is outside of their comfort zone. Do you get me? So let me introduce you to my brother AR, and yeah, man, we're gonna get this on the road.
First and foremost, assalamu alaikum. Yeah.
Assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Blessings on the thing, yeah. Myself, Abdul Rahim, aka AR, as my brother likes to call me. You get me? But yeah, bro, basically summarize the thing with what he just said as a whole, you know what I mean? We're just showing them a different angle of diversity, you know what I'm saying? And you'll get a deeper insight into, you know, how people are living in other parts of the world, you know, even neighboring places, neighboring countries, you know, who may have a similar story to you, might not, but how those people deal with similar adversities to ourselves, but how they choose to go about things, you know, because we have our ways of going about things, but they might have their ways of going about things to deal with similar things as to what we deal with. So that's one of the main things that we want to cover, but really and truthfully, this is just a normal thing for us, you know what I'm saying? Like the reasonings and the conversations, you know, we do this normally, you know what I'm saying? So it's only right that we bring it to the forefront and let people benefit from the substance, you know? So yeah, man, that's what we're about. Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, so the main topic that we really want to talk about today, and a good opener, is like comfort zones, as I mentioned. But I want to give you a deeper insight of what the battle of the soul means to me as an individual, and AR can tell you what battle of the soul means to him as an individual. And where the name stems from. So yeah, Battle of the Soul represents to me the struggle of transitioning from between good and evil, from negative to positive, making that transition in life from misguidance to guidance, yeah, from your desires to the truth. Like, this is the fight within ourselves that we're all gonna have in different capacities. So that's what Battle of the Soul means for me, because I feel like at a time in life, you can't really call it battling if you're not using any methods or the right things to fight it. You know what I'm saying? It's more sinking than this battling. When you're battling, you're actually fighting something with something. You know what I mean? So if we're not battling, we basically given up. So that's what Battle of the Soul meant to me. So people will know that I dropped some Battle of the Soul projects from 1 and 2 and 3, and they're at different stages of the battle. And alhamdulillah, I feel like there's been maturity and growth throughout the battle, which is some positive, if there's any positive in music. The positive is that the growth, the journey, do you get what I'm saying? So we keep battling until the grave. Like, we're never going to stop battling, inshallah. And yeah, inshallah, our battles will end successful, and yeah, we'll have a good end. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll pass you over to AR, and he can tell you what Battle of the Soul means to him.
My understanding of Battle of the Soul, similar, innit? You know, battling your desires, battling your demons, you know, battling your triggers, you know, and trying to strategize differently to what you was before you had an understanding of certain things. Like, you know, maybe before we was Muslim, we had different methods of coping or different methods of dealing with things that we were going through, you know. So it was still a battle, but we didn't have the right tools to successfully last in that battle. Do you know what I mean? Like bro says, if you're not, sometimes you can give up. So you're not really battling. You know, you're sinking. Anchors attached to your leg, and it's just dragging you down. You're not fighting. But when you have a certain understanding, like we have Islam now, you You know, we know that as believers, we're targeted even harder by the shaitan, by the devil. So our battle is going to be even more difficult because we know right from wrong from the spiritual aspect and things that we should stay away from and the effects of those things and what they can do to us if we don't refrain from indulging in them. Do you know what I mean? So that's what the battle of the soul means to me. Do you know what I mean? There's not really much more light you can really shed on it, innit? Like it's a simple thing. It's not the battle itself is complex, but the term is not. It's straight up in it. Battle of the soul. We're battling. Do you know what I mean? We're battling every day. You know what I mean? We're fighting temptations. You know, trying to stay away from certain things, and just life in general is a battle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like from a boy to become a man, he has to battle. You have to struggle in it. You know, it doesn't have to be a struggle in poverty or a struggle with dysfunctionality, but it's got to be some sort of struggle, even if it's just you in school and you're in sixth form and you want to go university. In order for you to get there, you got to do that work.
And look at the biggest struggle. The biggest struggle is against your own selves.
100%.
Against our own selves, against our own desires. That is the biggest struggle in life. And
100%.
that takes me to the point of like that struggle to combat that struggle, you have to leave your comfort zone. So onto comfort zone, yeah. Like, what's the biggest comfort you've had to come out of, you think, Ayo?
Why? Biggest comfort. You know what? I can't think of a specific thing. I can just think like in terms of lifestyle, probably go in jail. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when you're on the roads, as you know, in it, you got your freedom and you got the freedom to do anything. Do you know what I mean? But when you got to make that adjustment from that to now being under all these rules and you know what I mean? Obviously we're still gonna be unruly to an extent, you know what I'm saying? But it's different, bro. Like they're telling you when you can go for a shower, 23-hour lockdown, 1 hour on the yard. This, you see what I'm saying? It's uncomfortable. So to adjust from that was probably.
But like, can you think of like anything, bro, that was like you had to come out of your comfort zone, but by choice, though.
By choice. Yeah. All right, cool. You get to them raw. Probably going through financial difficulties, innit? Not being able to do certain things anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not having a car. Do you know what I'm saying? Not being able to afford a car. Do you know what I'm saying? So a man's on foot or a man's on the pedal bike and you're thinking, boy, I'm used to being in the wizard, but things aren't going in right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So I had to adjust from having that comfort, you know what I'm saying, to now being uncomfortable in the sense of, I don't have the luxury of just jumping in my car. I don't have the luxury of going where I want at any given time because I'm here, innit? I'm stuck. I got to figure out how I'm going to create back motion. So from what I can think of, probably that. Because when you don't have finances, like, you're restricted, innit? There's a lot of things that you can't do. So that was probably one of them. One of the. There's many though. There's many. They will come back to me. There's many. Yeah.
So I would say it's mad, you know. See, for me, I would say like even in the comfortable times, my life has always been uncomfortable though. Even in the most comfortable times, like, because even in times of like business or financial comfortability or whatever, I feel like my life has always been uncomfortable because, you know, like I always ask a Christian, like, well, how was your household, love or pain? I feel like I felt pain from, like, I was uncomfortable in this dunya from long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like there's been comfort in uncomfortable decisions, if that makes sense. Like, even being away and being away from everyone and everything, I've found some comfort in it at the same time. So it's been uncomfortable, but it comes along with comfort. It's strange. Like, do you know what I mean?
What, being alone?
Yeah, like, because I feel like even at times when man wasn't alone,
Yeah.
man was still alone in a way.
Yeah. And sometimes you feel safer. Like you feel like you know you in it. You see what I'm saying? You know you, so it's like, rah, I'm good with me because I know me. But you see, like, when you're around people and, like, something that we speak about often, like, being around people that you got to be calculated with. You understand? Like, you got to play chess with these people. That's not comfortable. Yeah. You're around people that are supposed, your friends, supposed family, wife, whatever, innit?
Yeah, your companions are not supposed to be like that.
Right.
Your actual people. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah. But when you're not around your actual companions, they might be companions by name or friends by name, but the actions that have been displayed, they don't make you feel comfortable because you're saying, hold on, it's supposed to be my dog, but you're busting one or two funny moves. So now you're on some, I gotta watch. That's not comfortable. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just one aspect of things. But yeah, for us, I think because our meds is so deep and we are so observant and we don't miss a trick, it can be harder, bro. And sometimes you be like, it's better to be alone.
It is hard, and it could open up a whole new topic of discussion because it's just like, bro, man's like spent a lot of time in solitude, yeah. But at the same time, bro, man is a lover though.
Yeah,
like, in terms of like when man's got companions, yeah, bro, like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
You got them.
Yeah, bro.
You got
like,
them.
so it's just like sometimes it will never come back in return, and I think to try and keep everything to like the main topic, I feel like some people are afraid to detach themselves from what's fake because they're in a comfortable situation.
Yeah.
Like, to detach themselves from what's fake. Like, we talk about it sometimes, like, there's some people, because they don't want no one to hold them accountable, or they don't want to hold themselves accountable, they put themselves in situations or stay around people that won't give them advice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's comfortable for that individual.
Yeah.
So it's just like, right, if I'm around these man might say, yo, brother, it's time to pray. How come you're not praying? Or, yo, brother, like, yo, we got to pattern up. Like, they don't want that. So their comfort zone is being around yes people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So their comfort zone is just being around people that's not going to tell them anything. But real companions, we're supposed to talk the things, bro. Even if it's against man's own self, what's right is right, isn't it?
100%.
But some people, they're not solid in that kind of way. Do you get what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, bro, birds of a feather flock together, innit? Yeah. So if a man knows, say, most of the things that he's keeping up with is weird behavior, and he's around real guys or real people, you know that you're going to get checked on that. Yeah. So it's easier and more comfortable for a man just to hang around weirdos as well, because, like you said, they're not going to be held to account for their actions. It's like, I can do whatever I want, and man aren't going to pull me up. They might even be thinking it, but they're not going to pull you up. You see what I'm saying?
They're more going to chat you, bro.
Yeah.
If anything, they're more going to chat, man, bro. Because there's people that have got, like, I'll give man a perfect example. There's man that are staying within their comfort zone, yeah, which sometimes is also uncomfortable. Let's understand that. The comfort zones are not even, they're harmful as well. Do you get what I'm saying? But there's so much people, like man saying they're not going to call them up. So there's people that have got friends of different faiths, different ethnicities, different backgrounds, different this, different that. they might not call each other out, but at the same time, your dog might be like, he's Muslim, he's not supposed to be doing that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But they're not gonna say to you, bro, like, I thought, like they're not gonna come to you on that angle. They might just chat you or backbite or talk behind you or whatever, rather than just having a conversation or a discussion or giving man advice.
Yeah, but most of the time that just stems from them not caring about you and them not having your best interest at heart. You see it? Because as I was saying to G earlier, like when a person's checking you, yeah, it's because they care about you. Yeah, you might not even like what they're saying. You might not want to hear it, but they're saying it only because they care about you. If they didn't care about you, bro, they would not be speaking, bro. They would just do what you like. You explain, chat you behind your back, mock you, laugh at you. My man's a idiot. Look what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? But a real dog, one of the real brothers, one of your real companions, is gonna pull you to the side and say, "Yo, look, mate, you're slipping, mate. Get it together." You might not want to hear that. You see what I'm saying? And that's why it's important for strong men to be around strong men, bro. Because I'm not gonna feel a way to check you. You're not gonna feel a way to check me. Do you understand? And it's done obviously in the correct way, bro. It's not no man showing power thing or trying to overthrow anyone. It's like, look, my bro, pattern up. Respect my brother.
And bro, the medicine is bitter. It's the cure, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So
facts.
when man's giving advice, it's not always sweet, bro. And that's what I mean. It's not sweet.
The truth hurts, innit?
Bro, yeah,
as they say, the truth hurts.
And it's not sweet. It's not
hurts.
sweet outside the comfort zone, bro.
Yeah.
It's sweet inside your comfort zone.
100%.
You know what I'm trying to say? You can just kick back, chill, rare. And bro, men and women alike, yeah, like a man that's based on principles, yeah, and bro, you will do things outside of your comfort zone because you know that it's the correct way to do things.
Yeah.
You can't be even with a woman who opposes that, because it's like she just wants everything to just be sweet. Anything you say where you're telling them, look, this is the better way, or this or that.
Fantasies.
Living in a bubble. Living in a bubble.
Yeah, they're in a fairy tale.
Living in a bubble. And they run from bubble, that bubble pops, another bubble. Bubble. This is living in a bubble, you get me?
Yeah. It's like the ones that value materialism over substance. You just go around in a dark circle. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you never find contentment. You're never going to be happy. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to take accountability. You have to, you know? And that's stepping out of the... Even me, like, when I'm talking about... When you ask me, you're saying, raw, like, and I thought of one of the uncomfortable factors was, like, not having certain things anymore. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you base your life around that so much when you no longer have it. It's like, oh, you don't know what to, like, you don't know what to do. Do you know what I mean? But then it forces you to make adjustments. So then you become like this, like, raw, you're making a sacrifice. You got to make that sacrifice. Now you got to humble up yourself, get back on your feet. You understand? Who you going to? Your mum say, yo, mum, buy me a whip. Your father. And you're like, yeah, yo. Nah, man, you got to make sacrifices now and step out of that comfort zone and understand this is what it is now. What are you going to do? That's why it's adapt or die. Literally, you have to adapt, take accountability. Whatever situation I'm in is my fault. Do you understand? It's my fault. I was frivolous with money. I helped people that I shouldn't have helped. I was making decisions that wasn't within my best interest. Do you understand? And that left me in a certain situation. Okay, now we strategize based off the compartment method. Who's in which compartment? Yeah? As the Sheikh said, as I was telling you, he said, to have a real friend, a real companion is rare. It's rare. And as we know, companions anyway are a gift from Allah, just like anything, just like children. You know, anything.
People get misconstrued, even like what we're saying, even what companionship is, though. Because companionship is not just like someone's met you how you are, yeah, and you might be doing madness, and they'll call you out on your madness.
Yeah.
That's not companionship.
Yeah.
People think, like, companionship, yeah, is that this is the right way, but someone advises the right way, or they're a true friend. Do you get what I'm trying to say? People think that companionship is like, it's always smooth sailing. It's not.
No, of course not, innit? Because we're human beings, bro. We're going to have
There's
disagreements.
people that align.
Yeah,
because you think the same, you pattern the same or whatever. But I'm saying, if you're around someone and they tell you what's good for you, that's a true friend.
100%.
That's a true companion.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? And
people that do it with sincerity. Because sometimes people make slide digs because that's their only way that they can get at you. Yeah. So it's like, I'll express how I really feel in this passive-aggressive way. Do you know what I mean? But remember, it's when things are done with sincerity, when things are genuine. Do you know what I'm saying? And how, and that's what I'm saying, even testing friendship is not comfortable. Because now, it's like, you also got to step out of your comfort zone when you're doing that. Because when you're chilling with a man and everything's all good and, yeah, we're in the club, hey, popping bottles, and a man are doing all that foolishness, yeah? You don't know who the hell your friend is, bro. Everyone wants to be around you when things are going well, yeah? And people can have fun around you and it's enjoyable to be around you. Listen, drill some holes in that ship and let it sink a little bit and see who's there. See who's there trying to patch it up so you don't sink.
bro, and I feel
See
like
who's there.
You see companions, yeah. They will make their life uncomfortable, yeah, and come out of their comfort zone for their people.
100%.
Like, if you need assistance, sometimes you giving assistance, yeah, or helping a friend or brother in need, a person in need, yeah, it's not always going to be comfortable for you.
100%.
Because you might have to get out of your bed, you might have a late night, it might just not mess up your pattern, but it's just going to be uncomfortable to provide comfort to someone else. But people are so selfish that they wouldn't come out of their comfort zone for people that they say that, like, that's why I even said, bro, love's easy, but yet so hard, because the simple little things, yeah, in terms of like companionship and being a friend, a true brother, yeah, a true companion, a true spouse, people are not willing to make themselves uncomfortable for others. So this also ties in with like with comfort zones. People only wanted to stay where they're comfortable in all aspects of life. And they want to stay comfortable where they can just blend in, like amongst the crowd, fit in, and not be different. So sometimes when it's important to be different, because they're on madness, you don't have to be on madness, because everyone else is on that. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes that's an uncomfortable situation, because it's like, right, everyone's doing that. If I do this, I'm gonna look like that. So I don't want to do this. I don't want to stand upon my faith or what I believe in, or I don't want to be a voice, because if I be a voice, it's going to look like this or it's going to look like that. Do you know what I mean? So we got to be stand up. Like, even now, look at the time of the year that we're in now. Yeah? End of the year. Bare celebrations are going on. There's people that are in working environments. There's industry people. There's all of these events going on. But people should be stand up enough to say, do you know what? That's you lot's thing. My faith is this. You lot are having end of year celebrations, Christmas celebrations, yeah, and I'm not a part of it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Whether or not it makes your relationship uncomfortable with these people, or they got something to say, you got to stand up on what you got to stand for something, yeah. They say you don't stand for nothing.
Yo, shout out to Amir, also known as Loon. Yeah, he mentioned something. I think he was on a video or some sort of podcast where he said the beautiful thing about Islam is it will choose your companions for you. He mentioned that he used to play basketball and that brothers would get irritated with him when he would stop to pray salah. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't care about the basketball game. I need to pray, right? So what started happening is they wasn't hitting him up no more to come play because they know, he's going to postpone the game.
And they're brothers as well, yeah?
Allah alam. I don't know if they was all brothers. You know, might have been a mixture, but he was saying, I guess not, because if they had a problem with him praying, do you know what I mean? They probably wasn't upon
Inshallah, they're not.
What he was upon. Yeah, inshallah. You know what I'm saying? But that was a good point that he made. Like, it chose my companions for me. It was easy. It was easy, because look at that. You can't respect that I need to pray. I need to fulfill my Islamic duties. You know what I'm saying? And that comes before anything.
Because when you're doing that, you become a stranger, innit?
Right.
And that's what I'm saying to you. Enough people, they're not comfortable being strangers.
Yeah.
We've got prime examples of it in our own communities where we come from. Like, and I just feel like the brotherhood and the faith and certain things, it's not what it once was.
No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because
and quickly, just to make a disclaimer, blood, like, man ain't up here claiming that man's better than anyone or man's perfect or any of them things there. Bro, man have shortcomings, man sin, you know what I mean? But what I try and show my people or anyone that I'm in communication with is, bro, just be mindful of how you go about doing things. Do you understand? There's a difference between sinning in public and sinning in private, do you understand? Try not to sin if you can at all, do you know what I mean? But as we know, the main thing is just seek repentance, innit? Make tawbah, innit? When you do sin, you feel me? But man ain't up here trying to make out like man's perfect or man don't do certain things. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that at all. That's the whole point of this, innit? Battle of the soul. We're all battling, we're all struggling to stay on the good path or the right path. You see it? But yeah, sorry.
basically, yeah, it's like I love by Abdullah ibn Mubarak, yeah. But it's like, to touch on what you said, it's like I love the Salihin, yeah, the pious people, even though I'm not one of them. Yeah, I hate the Talihin, which is the evil people, even though I may be worse than them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you get me what I'm saying?
100%.
We're not saying we're better than anyone, but
Yeah.
the truth is the truth, even if it's at us. You get what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
But
100%.
also, it's not a nice thing to see in it when you see in like things like, look, now, like I said, end of the year parties. Yeah, there's Christmas parties. Yeah, there's Xmas. How many people that are Muslims that know better, like, are attending? And that's not to say I don't have friends of different faiths or be cool with people from different faiths or network or whatever. But why can't brothers say now, well, that's anything that celebrates or associated with shirk, which is associating partners with Allah, or kufr, that's where it stops from, man. Man's not involved in anything like that. Why are brothers not firm enough to stand up on that? That's what I don't understand. If there's something and it's like, you know what, there's an end of year networking party or networking event or whatever, by all means, that's different. But why would we go to something or be indulging things, whether it's that or anything, yeah, that is associated with something that we know is like very detrimental to our beliefs?
FOMO, fear of missing out. But it's way deeper than that, innit? Obviously. But man can't really answer that question, innit? It's like, man will just have to speak with these brothers that are doing that and pick their brain, innit? As to why, innit? Do you know what I mean?
And those brothers, yeah, that they're obviously first-hand experiencing Battle of the Soul. But that's the kind of battle where it's just like, it's kind of beyond, but it's battling, but yo, it's nearly beyond battling. Like, it's like, yo, you're doing this, yo. You get what I'm trying to say?
Inshallah, they can get back on track, but
inshallah.
What man have to understand as well, bro, is like, as we know, innit, like when we commit certain sins and that, bro, it chips away at our iman to the point where, brother, you might not even have no iman left. You see what I'm saying? And then that's what you're on the brink now.
But you know what? And it's not for man to say, oh, who's Muslim, who's not Muslim. That's not what man's up here doing. But what man's doing is highlighting the battle of the soul within many of us. And to give a reminder as well to brothers, like, how far are we going to go? How much of the dunya do we want? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like, how far will man go? What man's going to start doing? What Christmas, Halloween, and what happy, and all of these things, New Year's, and all of this stuff. It's just like, we need to get to a stage in life where it's just like, you know what? Anything that is to do with shirk, that can jeopardize my own Islam, man's not on that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Obviously, we may rap, we do music, we have shortcomings, whatever. Brothers might be in the streets, they're in the trenches, whatever. Like, we're battling, cool. But I'm saying to you, we got to understand there's different levels, even of sinning. And the greatest from amongst them is shirk.
Spread some light on that properly, though, innit? Because there's a lot of people, where that's how they'll hit man up. Raw. What? Swear you rap. Because most of the people that, I'm assuming most of the people that are attending these kind of industry events are rappers or some sort of entertainers. But they're going to say, Raw, you're a rapper. You got to understand there's different, like, sinning, like, shed light on what isn't forgiven.
Bro, you know what it is?
In Islam, innit?
You know what, like, yeah? See, with sinning, first of all, like, what I noticed, yeah, see, a lot of the time, the people are quick to, because I'm going to talk about, like, Muslims and non-Muslims, yeah? And bro, the people that are non-Muslims, the first thing they say, you're Muslim, you're not supposed to be doing that. So the first thing I want to highlight, they hold what we believe in high regard. That's why they're quick to say, you're Muslim, you're not supposed to be doing that. And some people of other faiths, they will be the first ones to say, sin's a sin though. Yeah? But is it really though? And according to what? Because even according to what they believe, every sin is not just a sin. Even in the commandments, yeah, it's from 1 to 10. Yeah? And I'm sure every single one of those sins are not held on the same regard. I'm sure even in the courts, yeah, every sin, yeah, every haram, every criminal act, yeah, is not on the same level. The punishment is not the same. Yeah, the years of incarceration is not the same. Yeah, there's different sins. And the greatest sin, yeah, in Islam, yeah, is no different to what the first commandment is in the Bible. What does it say? In the Bible, you're not supposed to associate partners with God. You're not supposed to associate partners. It's telling you that God is a jealous God. Yeah, don't associate partners. But people will say, thou shalt not kill, or thou shalt not steal, or whatever. So, is murder, theft, yeah, like, or other sins, is it as great a sin as associating partners with the Creator? Because there's other sins, yeah, that there's sins like associating partners with Allah, or worshipping other than Allah. This is something that nullifies your faith. So it's something that doesn't nullify something that nullifies your faith, yeah, and something that doesn't nullify your faith on the same level. One can make you a disbeliever and one makes you a sinner. Makes sense? Yeah? One can make you a disbeliever. Yeah? Whether you're Christian, there's things that will make someone no longer a Christian. Like if a Christian says, for example, they don't believe in Jesus, yeah? Alayhi salam. Can you be a Christian? You can't, innit? Yeah? Or if you don't believe in the Trinity or whatever they believe in, yeah? Because there's sects amongst them as well. One thing will make you you don't belong in the church no more because you don't believe what they believe. And then there's another thing that you could belong in the church, but you're just a sinner. So obviously it shows that the levels are not the same, innit? One thing is why you coming here? You don't believe what we believe in. And the other thing is you can come here, you can, whatever sect there is, they do sometimes confession sets, whatever they do, or they pray, ask for forgiveness, whatever. Obviously they got sects amongst them, yeah? So it shows, one, you don't belong there. You're not from us, yeah? And the other one is, you're a sinner. Same as Islam, if you associate partners with Allah, yeah, and you commit shirk, the beliefs is not the same. The belief, your beliefs is something different. And then there's one, your beliefs can be intact, but the sin and the actions that you do, are wrong. So the level is not the same. You get what I'm saying? But associating partners with Allah, how many times are we online and you're even seeing, like, for example, Muslim, I've seen bios, yeah, Muslim, and then their name in the star sign that they are. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that's two contradictory things. Like, how can you be like a Muslim and some type of star sign? Do you get what I'm saying? How can you be a Muslim, but you understand that there's names and there's attributes of Allah and you worship Allah alone, yeah, directly, with no intercessor, yeah, but still you go and you get your palm read, yeah, or what are they called? Clairvoyance, yeah, or you wear taweez or these things like amulets and all of this stuff, yeah, for good luck or bad luck, or you believe in superstition. So when you believe in superstition and you believe that this thing can either bring you any good or any harm, yeah, what are you attributing to the Creator then? Because any good, yeah, or any bad, it can only happen by the power of Allah. Any harm that reaches you or any good that reaches you, any fortune, your provisions, like your blessings, everything's from Allah. So how can you attribute that now to a black cat crossing your path? So now that black cat controls your blessings or not? You drop a mirror and you get bad luck. You slip on 3 drains, yeah, it's this. Even when we was young, remember they used to call the thing, if you step under the thing, the batty man legs.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say, fam? They used to say, if you go under that, what? Like,
or that one, step on a crack, break your mother's back.
Like, it's just foolishness, you get what I'm trying to say, bro? But we know, yeah, that there's no might or there's no power except by Allah, do you know what I'm saying? So, like, this is something that is sad to see, though. Because, like, bro, we're all sinners, bro. A man's sinned more than a lot of people, bro.
Definitely.
A man's done a lot of, you get what I'm trying to say, bro? But, bro, it's sad to see Muslims or believers that don't understand, like, the core foundations of the belief. Like, that's sad to see, bro. Sadder than seeing, like Muslims sinning. Everyone sins, innit? Like, it's not nice to see sins, but bro, that's just a different level, bro. You get me?
What about the brothers in the workplace that they're scared to not go to this Christmas meal?
Yeah.
Because they might not get that promotion or something. You know what I'm saying? So then now they're like, oh, you know what?
That's just like, bro, that's just like, and it's, you know what I want to say first, yeah? It's probably mad for people to watch, yeah? Because they might think, but these men are actually like that. They're from the trenches, but they talk like this. Sometimes they're not going to understand. Battle of the soul. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's why it's confusing to people. Because they're going to think, you are going to talk like this, but yes, even if it's against us, it still applies. Remember that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But to answer what you're saying, bro, we was told, yeah, Islam came as something strange and it will leave as something strange. So glad tidings be to the strangers, yeah? Meaning, that Christmas dinner, when you're not going, you're a stranger. It's like, Ali, they're going to say Ali now. Like, Ali's not coming. He's on that Muzzy stuff. He's on that Muzzy stuff, they might say. You get what I'm trying to say? He's on that Muzzy stuff.
I was not coming.
No, but when you're... When you're not coming, now you're Ali, you know. You might be Ali, you get me? Ali's not coming, he's dropped us out, he's on that Muzzy stuff. I think Ramadan's around the corner, innit? You know how they start getting, you get what I'm trying to say? All that Ramadan stuff, yeah? And then, bro, when you can't, Al, are you with us tonight, Al? Yeah? Getting on it like, you're not a stranger now, you're one of them. You get what I'm trying to say? But, bro, it's better to be a stranger, fam. It's better to be a stranger, bro.
100%.
So you say man should risk not getting a promotion, not being promoted to higher places at work.
When it contradicts your faith, though, like there's levels in it. Like if you're going somewhere and they're telling you, you know what, yeah, there's a work dinner, but you know you're going somewhere, yeah, where they serve alcohol, yeah, or they're playing music in there. You know that you shouldn't go in it. But I'm saying if you went to that place and you're not even drinking, yeah, or you're not doing what they're doing, but you're there, you know that you're in an environment that you shouldn't be in, yeah. But when now that environment is associated to Christmas, yeah, it's a Christmas celebration, yeah, or it's something, yeah, that is contrary to what we believe in. That's the things that man need to abstain from. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not just, bro, you know a work party is going to be madness, but even if it's a mid-year work party, yeah, that's not as bad, bro, as you're going to somewhere that's,
Random Christmas.
bro. You know what I'm saying? And even the women as well, bro. It's the same thing. It applies for everyone, bro. And bro, all that, you know what they start saying? Al came. Why can't you come? You know what I'm trying to say, bro? Like, but sometimes, bro, or all the time, but as much as man can, man got to just try and be strangers, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you start praying, you become strange to them. When you start growing your beard, you become strange. When you start doing what you're supposed to be doing, I can't do that, you know. Like, you become strange, you get me? Be proud to be strange sometimes, bro. Be proud to be strange, bro.
Definitely.
You get me? So, yeah, man, comfort zones. It's painful. It's painful. It's not always like, it's not all comfort zones. It's not a good place, man. What grows in comfort zones? You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta get out and you gotta go and see the world, man. Like sometimes you gotta sometimes just to, bro, you might need to go away and get the gold and bring the gold back. You can't always just sit down and wait for things to happen. Like, there's so much greatness and more to the world than comfort zones.
Remember, say the roots, them have to bust through the mud, you know.
Come on, dog.
Before they can grow into
That's
something.
comfortable.
It's not comfortable, bro.
Bro, those roots that are growing, yeah, that was under the soil. When they come out, it's a new, they bust through, it's a new environment, you know. You're seeing bare light, bare things, you get what I'm trying to say, bro?
But also as well, yeah, we was rapping about this G. When man took a little stroll the other day, and that analogy that I was showing, man, of the balloon analogy, man, call it. And it's like, when you're in your comfort zone, yeah, being in your natural habitat, your natural environment, your ends, your hood, whatever you want to call it, yeah? And you know that you've outgrown that place. You might even have outgrown the city that you grew up in, you get me? And you know, say, boy, I can't make no progression in this place, you know? You know it's time to go. You know, bro, like even we should be in this world as travelers anyway. Yeah?
And strangers and travelers, you're right.
Right? So the balloon analogy is like, you see, like, say, if we had a balloon in this room, yeah? You see, they have the little string on it. But if we let go of that balloon, what would happen? It would just hit the ceiling and stay there, right? But you see, if we went outside and we let that balloon go, where's it going to go? It's going to go so far in the sky till you can't even see it no more, yeah? That's what happens when you leave your comfort zone, yeah? When you leave a place where might have destroyed you, might have broken you. You can't heal in the same place that broken you. You see what I'm saying? So, rah, it's comfortable to just do the same things. Rah, you might even have got hit up and you come out of the spittle, yeah? Bro, you straight back into it. Do you know what I'm saying? You might have lost everything financially, but you're still in the trenches, so you think, boy, I'm jumping back on a line. I need to make my bread back, you get me? But when you're out of them environments and you're chilling with different people, you might be chilling with a sports scientist, MG. You know what I mean? You might be chilling with a psychiatrist. You might be chilling with a videographer. You might be chilling with a doctor. Now that gives you a different perspective because you're seeing, raw, all these people are making mad bread, you know. But they're doing it in the right way. So I've only got my one way where I think I can generate finances from. That's dead, bro.
And like we know, a lot of skills are transferable as well.
Transferable, bro.
You know what I mean?
But it comes from the misguidance and like you were saying, not having those present male role models, the strong ones. You get me? The strong ones that are there to guide, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he was explaining to MG, like when he said, "Raw, how did you become brave and courageous and even learn how to handle yourself?" He explained the story
Cultivation,
of, cultivation through his father taking him to the boxing gym for 6 weeks every day, and then going back and challenging that same kid that had his way, or the bully or whatever, and beating him. You get me? We didn't have that. I'm saying we didn't have that, bro. So we're always uncomfortable anyway in our comfort zone because we know, say, yo, it's on us. Everything's on us, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a change to your life, you know, no one ain't coming to save you, bro. Who you turning to? You got to bust them moves. You got to be brave and say, you know what? Why? I know it's not going to be comfortable to make hijrah, yeah? And dip to a next country where I don't know what's going to happen.
But that's what I'm saying. You see, even in comfort zones, yeah, why a lot of people are scared, like what you just said. They want to make transitions where it's just like, okay, cool. I know now if I stop this, that's what's waiting for me.
100%.
But it doesn't work like that, though. You got to just know that even when you're doing the right thing, it's not necessarily going to be comfortable.
100%.
So doing the right thing can also be uncomfortable, but you know that you're doing the right thing, and that's why you do it, because your intentions and everything that's attached to it, it makes sense.
And it's rewarding.
Why you're doing it.
And it's rewarding because even though it might be uncomfortable, the reward of you knowing, rah, man did the right thing, it's a good feeling. It cultivates a good feeling.
It's only comfortable, yeah. It only feels rewarding, yeah, when your intentions, yeah, like, and your mind frame's in the right place. Because if it's not, it has to, that feeling of reward has to be attached to something. Like if it's just attached to your desires, yeah, like, but you're not really feeling what you're doing, why you won't feel the, you know what I'm trying to say? You won't feel the reward. 100%. It has to be attached to something.
100%. It's like I was saying to the young boy yesterday when he was training. Yeah, I think he was on the ab roller. Yeah. But I'm saying, AB, do it properly, man. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Right now, you're not getting the full benefit of it, but you don't want to do it properly because it hurts. Yeah. It hurts.
Yeah. Uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable, but when you do this every day and you do it properly with a proper form and you see the benefits of it, of doing it properly, you're going to be like,
comfortable.
Boy, after a while, that 10 is light work. You're doing 100. Why 10? I used to struggle on 5. But you kept on You did what was uncomfortable. You didn't cheat. Perseverance. You didn't cheat yourself. You never cheat. Because at the end of the day, you're cheating yourself. You're not cheating anyone else. The coach is getting paid. He might not really even care if you do anything good in this. I'm going to teach you whatever I can teach you. But if you don't apply it, why? I got to live my own life. That's on you. You see what I'm saying? So most of the things that we do to get to where we want to be, we want to get to Jannah. Inshallah. And it's not easy. It's not easy, mate.
Comfortable.
It's not easy, mate. Trust me, it's not easy.
That's why we're told Ad-dunya sijnul mu'min wa jannatul kafir. Like this life, this world is a prison for the believer and the
Believers.
paradise for the disbeliever.
100%.
Because we got so many restrictions, so many boundaries, so many things that we need to do. We're not just living based upon only for our desires.
We're not living
Yeah,
based
someone
on
else is
YOLO, innit?
Yeah.
You only live one. We ain't living on that, bro. You understand, bro? 'Cause when man hit that grave, bro, you think it's a game. You understand? And you have to remember, say, yo, all them people that you're trying to impress and that you're trying to keep on your side, yeah, bro, they ain't gonna be with you in that grave, bro.
But it's not. But it's all. It's bro. It's fugazi anyway, though. Because bro, if you got friends, yeah, like if you're not even doing what sits well with yourself, yeah, and you may have companion, yeah, in whatever shape or form, yeah, like whether it's your spouse, like your wife, or for the women, in the case of a woman, it's your husband or it's your dog, your brother, whatever, yeah, like you're gonna think anyway, or man's gonna think if someone's checks for you, like supposedly they check for you, but you know that you're not in the right place, you're gonna think, what does this person see in me though? You get what I'm trying to say, bro? Like if I know I'm fake, I'm not even being real to myself, yeah, like, or I'm living a mad life, and I got people around me, you're attracted to the madness then. So if I'm fake and you admire me for my fakeness, yeah, then you must be fake.
But that goes back to what I said, birds of a feather flock together.
There you go. So if it also, yeah, if man knows that man's in a mad state, bro, yeah, and man's living a crazy life, yeah, and man's got trauma, man's toxic, red flagged completely, yeah, bro, and then there's a woman and she's into man and man's in that state, yeah, but you're attracted to that. That says a lot about her. But if you're not locked in with yourself, you're not going to see, okay, this person was around me when I was in this state, that person was around me when I was in that state. People want people to admire them, yeah, and accept them in no matter what state they are. And that's the people, like the kind of women that will just be like, oh, because they're not willing to leave their comfort zone and make changes. Oh, well, you met me like this.
No, but this is the thing though, especially with women, because now it's all about pretty privilege, and I'm pretty though, or I got a nice body, or I'm a bad bee, right? Because there's been so many weak men that have accepted these women for that and allowed them to get away with so much just because of those attributes. That's put them in a position where they don't need to work on themselves. They don't need to work on anything else. They don't need to have good character. They don't need to have a good personality. Why? Because I'm a bad bee. I got a big ass. My body's mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they don't. So man, them are running them down for that. So now she doesn't have to work on anything other than that. I just got to make sure that I'm on fleek. I got to make sure that I'm looking good all times. Yeah.
She's a real brother.
Right. And them
And
things
when
there.
it becomes uncomfortable for them.
You understand? Very uncomfortable. They don't last. They don't last, bro, because you're holding them accountable. You're not going to play with, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, but that's what I'm saying to you. You see like how man's grown, yeah? It's like, it's always been that. Like, you got to hold your people accountable. First and foremost, you got to hold yourself accountable. Hold your people accountable. And that's what man's built on. So for me, yeah, it don't mean that I love a person any less or check for someone any less because I'm saying you're checking them.
Yeah.
You're like, you see, after yourself, yeah? After yourself, your people are supposed to be your first point of correction.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to reflect, check yourself. The next, if you've anything has filtered through, your people are supposed to be the next step of correction.
100%.
So you don't even get too far in the world with anything that shouldn't be like that because you spend your time reflecting and pondering.
Another thing that we touched on way back. Pondering. How pondering, being able to ponder is a blessing.
It's a blessing.
But enough people don't see it like that. Like like how me and bro, we always talk about coconuts. Because as you know, coconuts are a very powerful fruit, you know what I mean?
Hence, there's
Full
loads
of
them on the
electrolytes.
table. Hence, they're all over the
H3O2.
table. You see me?
You know, enough minerals in there, yeah? Powers. What did MG say yesterday? If you was bleeding out,
Yeah.
and man inject a man with the coconut water, that will keep
Directly into your blood.
that will keep you alive. All right, powers. We're surrounded by coconuts everywhere, alhamdulillah, yeah? But some people, they look at it as an idiot thing. Yo, why is Abdul Rahim always on about coconuts? Why do you like coconuts so much? Yeah? Because they don't even understand, bro, what's right in front of you. Yeah?
Because they're not pondering and
They're not
reflecting.
pondering, bro.
But bro, people are pondering and reflecting, yeah, according to their desires.
100%.
When you're pondering and you're reflecting, comes back to the creator, that's when you stand a chance, because all of these people, they look at things and they think they're self-made. You get what I'm trying to say? So they're not gonna think, yeah, me pondering or reflecting, who gave me the ability to do this? They're not thinking, this is from Allah. This is a blessing. They're thinking that anything that they do, the bread that they get, the decisions that they make in life, they think that they're self-made and everything came from
All right,
themselves.
let's drop a bombshell on the viewers, them, yeah? And they can comment on this in the comment section, yeah? Answer this question. But I'm going to ask you. In fact, I'm not even going to ask you, because it don't even make sense asking us, because we know already, right? But if a man, I've asked a few people this question still, but if a man come to you and said, I give you 10 billion, bro, but I'm taking both of your eyes, yeah? Once I take these eyes from you, you got 10 billion, yeah? Deposited, kalas, yeah? You give him man your eyes.
Of course not.
All right.
Certain man probably would.
But listen.
Man ain't giving it, but certain man would though.
Hey, listen though, but majority
Maybe
of people
not the
I've
eyes,
asked,
but they would give something else.
everyone I've asked, eyes.
A man's giving their hand.
No, but
Not
forget
me,
that
but
though,
I'm
forget
saying
that though,
those
forget
certain man, they're doing
that,
that.
because you still got the most important faculties, your eyes,
Yeah,
you can
you're
hear,
not
you can
do-
smell.
your eyes, you're not
Forget
doing
the hand, bro. Be a man of lost hands, you get me? Like, eyes, bro, you can't see nothing, black, yeah? Blind,
You ain't
fully.
doing that. You ain't doing that.
Everyone I've asked has said, 10 billion. 10 billion. This is what all you people want, man. You want to be billionaires. Bill Gates.
Even
this and
bro,
that.
even for infinity bread, you wouldn't do it.
Why not
When your
though?
bread don't stop, you're not gonna do it.
All right, so back to the real point now. So you wouldn't do it. So that means you can't put a price on these things, yeah? We've established that. So your Lord, your Creator gave you this for free and you don't thank Him. You can't take 5 minutes out of your day to say, Ya Allah, thank you. You see what I'm saying? You think you're the reason why you have these things. And then when it gets taken away from you, you're done for. You're crumbled. That's it, mate. You're gone.
Though you remember the other day we was talking to some people, yeah, and we're saying that, like they're saying, remember the man that was like, they're saying, they control everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Them man there, yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about they control everything.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, hold on. So if some bad fortune or good fortune or whatever, what did they say? What did the brother say again?
Talking about energy and what is it? Energy.
Did they say anything about manifesting or something?
Yeah, energy and manifesting and
Manifestation.
Oh,
And
them
I'm
thing
saying,
there.
so you can control anything. Yeah. So how comes when people are passing and all of these things, yeah,
you couldn't control
how
it.
comes you couldn't control it then? How comes you can't control the things that you're happening in your life? If you can control everything, why don't you stop the unfortunate things reaching you in life then?
Yeah.
Why not? So that's what I'm saying. It's so mad that people.
And guess what? We're waiting for the answer. Now we're waiting for the answer, you know, blood. Now. This was about 3 weeks ago. Now we're waiting for the answer. But yeah, bro, like, we owe it all to the Lord, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not like man saying man some perfect people or anything like that, bro. You know, innit? But trust me, bro, like when we don't manifest, innit, we pray for things. Yeah? The big difference. I don't know what manifestation is, bro. what you having a thought that, rah, I want
Prayers
this.
go up
I'm praying it.
and the blessings come down.
I'm praying it. And listen, don't get it twisted in it. Don't just think the dunya's sweet for you and you're having it your way and you're not being tested. Bro, remember Allah can give you the dunya. You can say, yeah, this is you. This is your, you've had your portion. Listen, mate, I rather the test and be nice in the akhirah.
And remember, man,
Get me?
like, the stone, like, trust me, man, there's so much more
It's deep, innit? It's
the
too
e-
deep.
to things, yeah, than like the ends, man. Like, there's so many people growing up, they ain't even left the ends. Like, there's literally, I said something one time, I was like, the first time he left the ends was in a sweatbox.
Yeah.
Like, there's people literally, before they had to go to court, got bagged, gone to jail, is the first time that they left the ends. They spent their whole time on their blocks. They ain't left nowhere. And, like, these youths, go and see the world, man.
Go and
You
travel.
get what I'm trying to say? Go travel. Like, you know, like if you go and travel or you go to, like, different ends. Because I'll give you a prime example, yeah. See, even when people are in the can, you might come into the can where some people, they've hardly left their ends. Like, I'm going to put a positive spin on it, yeah? Watch this. There's people that go to the can, yeah? Go to prison, yeah? They're incarcerated. They're in jail, yeah? In the big house. And they're from an ends. And then they're bucking people from other ends. And they come out more advanced in crime, in the criminal world, yeah? Because they learn things from that person, they learn things from that person, they learn things from that person. So they come out with a greater criminal mind. Likewise, yeah, if you meet, you can put anything negative, you can put a positive spin on it, yeah? So if you go and you travel and you meet different people, yeah, and you take something of good from each person or each place that you travel to, yeah, you're gonna become a greater person, yeah, a greater man, a greater woman. It's just normal. You can travel somewhere like Jamaica. You might learn as a man or a woman about how to cook. How to cook food. It's a good quality, something you can learn, you can take from them. You might go to somewhere in the Caribbean or somewhere in Africa, and you might learn how to make something out of nothing. You might learn gratitude, yeah, how these people are making something of their life or of the bare minimum that they have. They appreciate the things that you give them. You're coming from somewhere where people ain't grateful. You see other people, okay, you can pick something up from them. So that's something you learn from them, you've learned from them. You might go to somewhere else where people are in academic studies or the business world or whatever, you can take somewhere from them. So the more of the story is, you can take gems. The same way how we can take negative from everywhere, we can take gems from different places to become greater people. You might travel somewhere where you think, rah, in UK, a lot of the time, we're in our comfort zones, we might think, rah, you know what, brother, at least man's not doing what them man are doing. At least man's not sinning like them man are. Them man are doing this, them man are doing that. But when you go to other places and you see true believers, yeah, and you see people that their level of worship, yeah, is way higher than our level of worship, and you see their level of memorization, of etiquette, and all of these things, you take something good from each of these people. So you know, when you go back, rah, I can't be complacent. This is not practicing, that's practicing. You get what I'm trying to say? This is not appreciation, that's appreciation. This is not gratitude, that's gratitude. This is not cooking, that's cooking. These people, how they respect their parents, this is not respect, that's respect. Like, there's so much things we can learn from other people in the world. Travel, come out your area, go to other areas, go to other countries, yeah, and try and bring back the gold from each place and bring it back home.
Learn
And this is
different
how,
cultures, man.
yeah, and this is how we're gonna cultivate, yeah, and give the gold have gold for ourselves and pass it on to our families. And it doesn't mean you have to go and take their religious beliefs or their this or their that, but things that don't contradict your faith, your core beliefs, take the good and bring it back.
Yeah, facts. Don't even think I can elaborate on that, mate.
You know what I'm saying? But bro,
kind of covered it all there, mate.
Look at all the countries that man's been to, yeah? Man can take something from everywhere, bro. But man always thinks that, when man goes there, man's gonna take badness from everywhere man goes.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Well, you know what it is though? Like you got to switch up your mindset, dog. You see it? Because when man are thinking in a negative mindset, man's just drawn to the negative.
Bro, it's because man's not. It boils back to knowledge, because there's things, everything that we're saying, yeah, bro, just like that, yeah. Everything, it just boils back to Deen though. Because when you're saying raw blessings, boom, you know where's the blessings come from. Who gave you the ability to ponder, reflect, boom, it goes back to somewhere. When we're talking about your mind or this and this and that, boom. As a Muslim, we know what we're supposed to enjoin the good, forbid the evil. So, bro, man's mind's not supposed to be this constant thinking of badness or constant evil. Like, we're supposed to be trying to outgrow our old selves, yeah, that was programmed for badness, bro, yeah? And we're trying to go to somewhere else and be better people, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? So automatically, that's a battle within itself. But automatically, we should know, bruv, we're trying to enjoy the good and forbid the evil. Why would man be believers wanting to enjoy the evil and forbid the good? That don't make no sense. Like, the badness is just by default. We was growing up in it. We was around it. We was this. It's not that. We're trying to leave it, bro. But why would you want that in replacement of good? Why would man want negativity, yeah, in replacement of what's positive? Why would man want chaos in replacement of peace? Like, if that's what you truly, not that you're struggling with something, but if that's what you truly want, well, that's just like being a shaitan, though, bro. Like, you're choosing, you wake up and you choose chaos over peace. You wake up, yeah, and you choose, like, bro, evil over good. Bro, and that's what I'm saying. And the people that are bad and they're steppers, yeah, and they're outside, bro, they don't choose it, though. You don't choose that. You don't make a conscious decision to want to be evil, bro. Unless you're truly evil, there's something wrong with your heart, bro, and your soul. You see me? Like, who wants to just be, bro, man, I'd rather peace, bro. I'd rather peace, but man knows when it's that time.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Man wants peace,
like,
though.
You've experienced that tranquility in the sense of that solitude. Yeah, even though it might have been a turbulent time, like, at least man's at peace in the senses you're not bringing me no issues.
No, but I'm saying,
this is what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, bro. Man's way of life, yeah? Man's way of life and man's way of direction, yeah? Change when man knows better. And that's when man becomes a believer, bro. When you're a believer and you're a Muslim, and you know enjoying the good, forbid the evil. You know this, you know this, you know that. You're on that journey. But if you can live that in reality, but you say, nah, I don't want that, I want this. That don't make sense, bro. It's the same, bro, yeah?
That's
Look,
a use,
we've had brothers around, man, yeah? And man saying, bro, hold on, wait. You know you can do this, yeah? And you can make this much bread from doing that, you know? What did man say?
I'm in love with the haram.
Aki, man said, I am in love with the haram. So that's not saying...
I love it.
I love the haram.
I love this.
It's true what you're saying, Aki. Man just loves the haram.
Yeah.
Bro, like, who's consciously... So you're in the... Bro, it doesn't make sense, bro, because, bro, even... The aim's always been to get out. So how can a man that's so comfortable trapping that he knows, brother, you leave this right now, bro, you're going to still have that... You see that bread? You're still going to have that bread, but you're just doing this. Allah likes this one.
Yeah.
This one is pleasing to Allah. This one is displeasing. The bread, there's bread in this, there's bread in this. Why would you choose that? Now that's a different sickness, bro.
It's a sickness, but it's like man are slaves to their desires, but man are also slaves to their image. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, rah, I'd rather man see me or know me to be that guy on the block doing whatever, rather than, yo, I'm that guy in the shop working. You see what I'm saying? Because you built this facade, this persona now that, Mr. Big. So you can't, in your head, in your mind, you can't have man seeing you just do some normal things. You get me? So it's also that man and the slave to that as well, not just necessarily the money and the gains, you know, and everything that
I can understand the one, you know. You see when man knows when they're thinking, rah, I'm getting the bag here, you know.
Yeah.
If I do that, like, I can't be in the supermarket, you know.
Yeah.
Cause it's mad. See that one?
Yeah.
I more understand.
Nah, I hear that, but brother.
And even that,
brother,
bro. But
you
I'm
have
saying,
bills to pay, that.
Yeah, but brother. But
if you ain't got no emotion on the curb,
no,
bro,
but I'm saying no.
then you go look a job.
Now I'm saying, man, that's got motion though.
Yeah.
That's saying, brother, I got motion.
Yeah.
It's hard for man to do this now.
No, 100,
Yeah.
bro.
I can more understand that, but I'm saying,
Aki.
That's motion.
But bro, you don't need to do that though. You don't need to do that though.
Motion and that's motion. They're
Bro.
both motion.
Aki, you don't need to do that. Like the
One's
brother,
an evil motion, one's a good motion. Man's saying, I don't want the good
but
motion.
watch it though. Like the brother RA said, yeah, when he said on the interview where he was talking about how he did construction. Bro, you don't have to go and work in a shop. Bro, you know how much bread there is in construction, brother? You understand? So you don't have to think, raw. I get it. You're saying you got more motion.
From bread to go to no bread, yeah, I can understand what people are battling with. Because they're saying,
that,
raw,
it's not,
this is from bread to no bread. But I'm saying, bro, there's people, yeah, that can go they're going from bread to bread. This industry's bread, this one's bread. They're both bread.
yeah, but my dog, you're not going from bread to having no bread, because you're still gonna have bread.
Yeah, it's not the same bread.
And it's not the same bread, but bro, look, it all goes back.
I can more understand that one.
I hear that, but it goes back to transferable skills. If you put the same energy into
Facts. But bro, I'm saying for that person, there's more to consider. Because they're thinking, wow, this is how I'm living, yeah.
Course, bro.
And I'm gonna go living like that. That's more understanding. But I'm saying, bro, okay, cool. How about mad bread is stacked? Mad bread stacked. Now there's investment opportunity, there's business, there's things going on. So you're going from bread to bread. But man is just attached to the evil, yeah. It's not the money no more. It's not even the money, bro. Now it's the lifestyle.
yeah, come on.
It's
Also, it's comfortability as well.
of course it is, but I'm saying, bro, to step out of my comfort zone. But I'm saying, bro, some men are so close, yeah, to coming out of their comforts. Like you're just there, you can see, like, okay, cool. Like you can change, you can do this, you can do that, bro. Man don't want to do it. Man like the evil. This is what I'm saying, bro. Is there so many different levels, bro? It's just like, okay, cool. Do you know how much man, bro, yeah, are living with a gal? Living with a girl, yeah? He's a believer, she's a believer. You live together, yeah? Not like it's your thing, you're linking her, she's a link, you don't rate her, she's your girl, your missus. You dress her as your missus, yeah?
Your wife.
Bro, whatever you want to say, yeah? Why is she not your wife now? That's my point. She is a Muslim. Man is a Muslim. They're living together, bro, yeah? They're living together, bro. No one can't chat to her because you're gonna flip your wig, you're gonna go mad. It's your thing. You're living together. She's your woman, she's your missus. Yeah? Bro, why is man not married? No, that doesn't make sense to me, bro. You're living together, doing everything. You do everything that a couple do, yeah? So now, this is what I'm saying to you, bro. So what is man worried about now then? What's man worried about? Man's not thinking about the weight of the sin. Why not you just marry her? You live together, you're a couple. It doesn't make sense. So I'm saying, yeah, in that, yeah, it's just like, where's man's mind at then, bro?
Yeah, it goes back to being comfortable, doesn't it? Being comfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying?
In sin.
Being comfortable in sin.
In sin. Because what I'm trying to say is the difference of your lifestyle, it doesn't become more challenging. You're not doing more than what you would be doing anyway. Like, you're not spending more time together. There's not more commitment. There's not more anything. It's the same. The only thing that you're doing now is protecting yourself from sin. That doesn't make sense. You get what I'm trying to say? Now it's just like, right, Shaitan's got man so much, yeah, that man will rather sin than not sin.
And that's what it boils down to, bro. Because man's been there, bro. Man's been there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to sit up here and be no hypocrite, dog. Man's been there. You know what I'm saying? Where the Shaitan's got man in a headlock, bro. You see what I'm saying? And you're even thinking, raw, like what you're saying, like, you're looking back and you're thinking, brother, what was you on? Like, it don't even make sense what you was on because it's so easy, but at the same time, so hard. You're in a headlock, mate. Do you know what I mean? You just have to protect yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. It's definitely Shaitan, because Shaitan just tried to give the man them doubts. Like, raw, if you do that. But the thing is, if you have the ability to reflect and ponder, then you actually know, brother, it's the same as how your life is now.
Yeah, of course.
In that regard,
yeah,
nothing changes.
Of course.
The only thing that changes is that you change the sin.
What I think it is, bro, I think like if you're already in a haram relationship, bro, it can be very difficult to take that haram and make it halal. Shaitan's already wiswased you up daily and the girl. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so something that is so simple, because it is, isn't it? Holiday man, yo, boom. You don't have to do no big wedding or nothing. You can fire down a match to get 2-man rule. Yeah? But because you're already so deep in the haram, it is difficult. Do you see what I'm saying? It's probably just better for you to just part ways and just pattern with someone.
Bro, this is why it's mad, yeah? Because, bro, I've seen so many things. Watch this. I've seen good come from situations where I've said, yo, family, this doesn't make sense. Yeah? But I've given the nasiha. This don't make sense. And I've seen beauty come from it.
Of course, bro.
Nikah, kids, yeah. MashaAllah. Allahumma barik, may Allah bless them.
Yeah, straight.
Like, I've seen good come from it.
Yeah.
Doing the right thing, boom, halal. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, of course.
And also, I've seen other people, comfort zones. All right, cool. Jahiliyahs, you're in time of Jahiliyah. Boom, comfort zone, you're chilling. You got your missus. Yeah, you got your missus now. You're both not on deen, you know. You're both kuffar, you know. Yeah? You find the deen. You find the deen. She's not on the deen. You got to keep it stepping, fam.
Oh, definitely.
But do you know how many men
definitely
are in those situations, yeah? But they're not ready for that uncomfortable situation to leave that comfort zone.
You're tired,
and keep
like,
it stepping.
you've got an attachment.
Bro, having children
got an
out of
attachment,
wedlock, all of these things, yeah, when it's just like, bro, why don't you either keep it stepping? And half of the time, yeah, watch this. Half of the time, there's man that if they give the right dawah, she's going to be on it. Bro, I've seen that side of it as well. I've seen man, Muslim, you're just with a girl, she's not Muslim for years.
Man are corrupting again.
Bro, no, I've seen man that they've become Muslim, but they with someone who's not Muslim, and they're just having kids out of wedlock, just stuck, yeah? Then I've seen man that are Muslim give dawah, yeah, to the girl who's not Muslim. She's become Muslim. Yeah, may Allah bless them. They've got married. Yeah. Then I've seen man that are Muslim and the girl's Muslim or the sister's Muslim. Yeah. Boom. Then they've made it halal and live a happy life. So man's seeing different perspectives. But what it is now, you could be a man and you got your missus. Yeah. I don't know who's wearing the trousers or whatever in the yard, but some men are not willing to have an uncomfortable situation because, bro, let's keep it real. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're chilling. You found a deen now, whatever, cool, boom. Then you're telling her, you know what? This is what I'm on now, you know, like I'm a Muslim, da-da-da-da-da. It's either she's on board, yeah, or she's at the departure lounge. Bro, it's either you're boarding, arrivals or departures. That's it. It's arrivals or departures. If she's on arrivals, alhamdulillah. If it's but it's still an uncomfortable conversation to have. Yeah? Because you don't know how it's gonna go. If it's departures, you're thinking, rah, you might have a child already. You're going departures, you know. You're going, man's got to leave. Like, I don't know, the crib's yours or the crib's hers or the crib's joint or whatever. You got to start thinking about life moving on again. But what I'm trying to say now, because man's life has always been uncomfortable.
And a nothing.
Departures. She's at departures or... You get what I'm trying to say, bro?
Yeah.
Simple, because, bro, man's life's been uncomfortable anyway. So that's why to grasp certain things, even if it's uncomfortable, alhamdulillah, it's always been uncomfortable.
And a nothing new.
You get what I'm trying to say, bro?
Real.
So yeah, man. But it's beautiful to see when brothers are married and all of these things, bro, because really...
And not as to say that, even if it's from a haram pattern, it can't end out how the man's saying it. It can end out nice, you get me? It can end up being a beautiful situation, you see it, bro? Because with Allah, anything's possible, innit, bro? You get me? So man's not saying raw, it can't happen.
And even if man tries and it pops down, you tried, innit? You know what I'm saying? Your intentions was in the right place, and you tried, alhamdulillah.
That's the bottom line. It's all about your niyyah, your intentions, so yeah.
Yeah, man. So comfort zones... Get out of them, man. Get out, go see the world, and yeah, man.
Switch up your circle. Anything that you need to do to become stronger and a better person and be on the right path. You see it? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Get uncomfortable. Straight.
Trust me, and keep people around you that their intentions are good, that they want good for you, and they're gonna tell you the right things, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's important for the journey, man.
And be around people that pray for you, innit? Yeah. Be around people that you pray with. Because that's another thing about brotherhood, bro. Man will say that, rah, this is my dog, my brethren, I love man. Love man for what, bro? For what? What's your love based on? My giving hand. What do you love me for, bro? You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, without these things, there ain't no love, bro. When you're praying with your brothers, bro, in Jamaat, bro, you know how powerful that is, bro. There is no beef. There is no disagree. There is no arguments, bro. There can be disagreements naturally, innit? But, bro, we need to make salah, bro.
And this is, do you know what is important as well to just touch on, yeah? You know, like, when you got companions, yeah, or you got things, more time on 9 times out of 10, if not 10, when we're telling each other things or we're correcting each other, it's not from us.
Yeah. Of course.
You get what I'm trying to say, bro? Man's just a vessel, bro. That's it. Like, so if man's saying something, man's telling you, bro, Akhi, you know this because the Deen says this or Allah says this.
In accordance to the Quran and Sunnah, man.
Yeah, so it's like, if we're correcting each other, that's a man trying to help you elevate.
Come on, bro.
Same what, like you saying that you lot was having a conversation, innit? That you're saying, bro, if a man's correcting, man, and man's saying, bro, Qala Allah, Qala Rasul, yeah, this Allah says this, or the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam says this, yeah, it's, bro, this is beautiful, bro. Aki, this is the right way, how you do that, or this like that, or that's like that, you know. And bro, that's the kind of companions that man need, bro. Even for a woman, bro, that's what you need, bro. She's gonna tell man, this is like this, you know. Or
you need
Allah
a woman
says
with
this
hikmah,
or
bro,
that.
with wisdom, bro.
Correcting each other, bro, and doing the right thing, saying the right thing, bro.
100.
Like, yeah, man. And obviously, the advice should be given in a good way, but also, like, the advice, it shouldn't affect you, man, when you know that you're around real people.
But also be around people that value and value those things, because certain people don't value them things, you know, bro. You see it? That's the issue that man have. you could think, "Raw, I did this for this guy and I kept it real," and you might want to put your life on the line for a man. You get me? Or put in a very uncomfortable position for your peers.
Alhamdulillah.
Yahamakallah. But if they don't value those attributes, bro, it ain't gonna make no difference. You could jump in front of a bullet for me, end up surviving, and I turn my back on you. You're gonna think, raw. Bro, I could have died for you, dog. But because I don't value them things, I'm like, oh, well, I didn't tell you to jump in front of the bullet, mate. You chose to do that. Them man there, yeah? Them man there make you dead, brother. Yeah, so understand, be around people that value the same things that you value and have the same or similar principles and values to you.
And make it be upon values and principles, because that is the reason why so many people are in relationships, yeah? And a woman will be like, I done this for you. Or I changed that, I done this for you. But if you're telling someone, yeah, what's right for them, because of the foundations of what you're upon, what you believe in, yeah, then you're telling them what is good for them. Regardless if you're in the picture or you're not in the picture, it's for them. How many people, they're in relationships and the woman, that's why people, they have the breakdowns that they have and hit the rock bottom or the places that they hit, because they feel like, I've done all of this for you and this is how you repay me. Da, 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 da. But if I'm telling you, boom, for the sake of Allah, you're not going to think, I done all of this for my dog. Or I done all of this for this girl. Or this girl's thinking, I done all of this for this man. Or whatever, because the reasoning behind it is the right reasons.
No, 100%.
So you're going to take that with you for the whole of your life journey.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Comfort zones. You got anything else to say on it?
Why, I think we've covered that quite vastly, mate. So, yeah, man. It's a wrap
man.
there, dog.
Yeah, comfort zones. You get me? Battle of the soul. It's another one.
Yeah, man. Subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
All of that.
Sounding like, you know them internet, like a real internet.
Internet
guy. Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
and all
man.
of that. But yeah, man,
Get
real
behind the
talk though.
movement, man.
Like, share, subscribe,
Support
and
the thing, bro.
support. And leave in the comments who you would like to have a sit down with us. And yeah, man, let us know that your favorite parts of the episode or of the sit down. And yeah, man. Inshallah. Peace.